Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. This is the Kevin Jackson Show. I was thinking a funny idea of what revisionist would have to change, and it came because somebody on Twitter actually discussed the Cotton Bowl and said, we got to cancel the Cotton Bowl for obvious reasons. You can't have black people hear and talk of the Cotton Bowl played between usually the Texas Longhorns and the winner of that conference or whomever, right? The Cotton Bowl, it's a tradition, a football tradition. I believe it's played on New Year's Day. Black people have been, I lived in Dallas. Who knew I was that close to destruction? The Cotton Bowl. I want it done. I want it renamed Jaquan Bowl or something that doesn't scare black people. I don't know, like crime in our streets or black on black crime or, I don't know, bad schools, teenage pregnancy, going to prison. Just something that will not make us fearful. What I want to talk about this hour, all jokes aside, is this breaking news. There was a breaking news story. It happened about, a couple days ago. CNN was talking about it. It was a smoking gun. It's still barely being discussed. Smoking gun on RussiaGate. And in case you've been wondering what's happened on RussiaGate, because I certainly have, I want to take this opportunity to update you. Absolutely nothing's happened. In what should have been an embarrassment to fake news CNN, they reported that congressional investigators have found an email from a top Trump campaign aide that referenced, get this, an attempt last year to connect officials with Russian President Vladimir Putin. So somebody from the camp, the Trump camp, as he was running for president, reached out to Vladimir Putin's team in order to orchestrate a meeting. And I love the way they put this. Congressional investigators have unearthed an email from a top aide that referenced a previously unreported effort to arrange a meeting last year between Trump campaign officials and Russian President Vladimir Putin, according to sources, get this, with direct knowledge of the matter. I want to read that again just so you can understand how well sourced this is and how much we need to be on alert, because this is a big story. CNN, and I'm going to let you hear the clip. I want you to hear this clip. In fact, let's play the clip because I think it will play into. Oh, you see, it was pay to play. That's how you get on this station. Anyway, it'll play into what I'm trying to explain. But listen to this. Listen to CNN report this.
Breaking news, a CNN exclusive. A revealing email from a top aide to President Trump under new scrutiny tonight by congressional investigators. The email detailed an effort to arrange a meeting between top Trump officials and Russian President Vladimir Putin during the campaign. Multiple sources say that the email was sent from Rick Dearborn, who is now Trump's deputy chief of staff. CNN has learned that the email was sent around the time of the June 2016 Trump Tower meeting between Donald Trump Jr., Jared Kushner, and then campaign chairman Paul Manafort, and Russians offering damaging information on Hillary Clinton. Dearborn was a top campaign aide at the time. Manu Raju and our team broke this story, and he is with us out front tonight. So, Manu, what details are you learning about this email?
Yeah, that's right, Jim. Congressional investigators have unearthed this email from this top Trump aide that references previously unreported effort to arrange a meeting last year between Trump officials and Vladimir Putin. Now, this is according to sources with direct knowledge of the matter. Now, the aide, Rick Dearborn, the president's deputy chief of staff and former chief of staff to Jeff Sessions as a senator, sent this brief email to campaign officials last year relaying information about an individual who was seeking to connect top Trump officials with Putin. Now, the person in this email was only identified as being from, quote, WV, which one source told me was a reference to West Virginia. Now, it's unclear who this West Virginia individual is, what he or she may have been seeking, and whether Dearborn even acted on this request.
So just so we're clear, everybody, welcome back. Kevin Jackson here. It's the Kevin Jackson Show. Dearborn, who's the aide, they don't know if he did anything, first of all. Somebody named WV says I can get a meeting set between the presidential campaign and Putin. And I love how they tried to tie it to, it was around the time that Donald Trump Jr. met with the Russian attorney, blah, blah, blah. The person was only identified as being from, quote, WV, which one source says was a reference to West Virginia. Okay. And what's that got to do with anything? It isn't like it's reference to Moscow vodka. Oh, no. What would it be? Vodka WV? Is it? No, it's not WV, is it? Yeah, WV. No, something vodka. See, I'm dyslexic. Turn the M, the W upside down. This story, quite frankly, is such a joke. I cannot believe that CNN would dare. And they let in breaking news. We've got the smoking gun. Holy cow, what are we gonna, look at this. Yeah. The campaign may have actually wanted to speak to a world leader. Wow. Who knew? That Donald Trump, how dare he want to be president of the United States and speak to a world leader? And that I love the nice touch of implying that it was around the time of Donald Trump Jr.'s meeting. Yeah. And they put in that little piece. They were trying to obtain bad information on Hillary Clinton. Damaging information. Unbelievable. When did reaching out to world leaders become a conspiracy? Now, I'm going to tell you, as a spoiler alert, I'm going to solve this breaking news story and make you understand that it's nothing, and it will take me no time. But I got to develop this a little bit. So Hillary Clinton reached out to other foreign leaders, or they certainly reached out to her. Remember during the debate when Hillary Clinton said, I'm already receiving messages from leaders. I'm having foreign leaders ask if they can endorse me to stop Donald Trump. Say no, this is up to Americans. Thank you very much. I get what you're saying. That's what she said. She's receiving messages from leaders. They want to endorse her to stop Trump. She says, no, it's up to the American public, but I appreciate what you're saying. Then Jake Tapper says, so you're not going to tell us who it is? Clinton says, well, some have done it publicly, like the Italian Prime Minister, for example. Tapper says, how about the ones who've done it privately? And Clinton says, no, we're holding that in reserve too. That's what she said. That's the actual transcript. Now, what was Clinton holding in reserve? I don't know. The real scandal, though, is that the left continues this foolish snipe hunt of Trump and any ties to Russia. And the notion that CNN would even present an email asking for a potential meeting with Putin as evidence of some broader conspiracy is quite frankly ridiculous. Consider that if Trump was working with the Russians and he wanted to destroy Hillary Clinton, why would they need to ask for a meeting with Putin? Think about it. One would think that collusion implies that people might regularly meet in order to launch their evil plans. But the left are too stupid, folks, to even realize that with every new, quote, smoking gun, they only reinforce the fact that Donald Trump has no ties to Russia. It's amazing. Their breaking news remains fraught with doubt even. The unknown WV. What is that? The unknown source for this, the unknown source for that. We heard it from a reliable this. No, look, they got to understand by now that we get it. The media's got to deliver more, not less. They must be able to tell us the source. I want to do it like an investigator. I want to look at link to link to link. That's how we've uncovered a lot of their fake news sources. If you go back 2 links, you find out they haven't verified anything. Who is the unknown WV? Nobody knows. They don't know. It doesn't exist. And despite saying otherwise, the left will never tell the truth. Not about conservatives, not about what they're up to. They won't tell the truth about Trump. They won't tell the truth about the Tea Party. They won't tell the truth about Republicans. They flatly won't. These are people that don't care. They're willing to throw their futures, their children under the bus in order to suit their own, these crazy needs of theirs. There's nothing to this story. And every time I look it over and go through it, I really am embarrassed that for CNN that they would try to pull something like that. It truly is ridiculous. Anyway, I don't even know what else to say about it. We come back, I want to talk about polling of socialists.
Kevin Jackson on the Black Sphere Radio Network.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.